Could you explain the award categories and give me some more details?
Yeah. So this is the second edition of the Best Companies for Women in Gulf. And today we are at the conference and awards for the Best of the Best Gulf. What we are doing here is creating a momentum for women in corporate in the Gulf region, which includes all the GCC countries. And this second edition is a huge, improvement and a lot more of data that we have collected as compared to the first edition, which took place last year. So this year we have more than 12 industries that are represented here at the Best Companies for Women in Gulf Conference and Awards. And we are also looking forward to seeing many countries that are represented here from the GCC region.
Which categories?
So there are two categories. One is the top 10 best companies for women in Gulf, and the rest is the best companies for women in Gulf. These are the two categories, and the assessment of the organizations based on the extent of women they employ, the number of women that they have hired afresh over last year, the number of women that are promoted to leadership, the kind of policies and programs that these women enjoy, and the mentoring, upskilling, and various types of enablement that the women are really obtaining in these companies are the ways and methods in which we are gauging whether a company is a best company for women in Gulf.
What is the parameter or criteria to select?
So the various parameters or criteria which are used to select the best companies for women in Gulf include the number of women employed by the company and the number of women across different categories. So the number of Arab women, the number of local women, the number of Gulf based women, the number of women in total, the number of women across different hierarchies. So which means the number of women at entry level, the number of women at mid level, the number of women at senior level, and the number of women at leadership level. So apart from this, we are also looking at how many of these women stayed to become leaders in their respective organizations, and how many women actually are holding P&L positions in these companies.
And what is the vision and mission behind this idea, and when was this formed?
Yeah, the Avatar Group is 25 years old. It is celebrating its silver jubilee in India this year, and the company was formed with a vision to increasing women's workforce participation. And this includes making sure that women obtain all opportunities to rise to the fullest of their potential. And in partnership with the Seramount Group of the USA, we started to bring this study to India 10 years ago. In the Gulf region, we brought this study for the very first time last year, and we were completely amazed at the kind of participation and the kind of support that this study received. This study is a free of cost study that is conducted primarily because organizations are willing to voluntarily provide data, which they are able to then use for benchmarking themselves against competition. So the vision of this study is to ensure safe, inclusive, progressive, enabling workplaces for women of all categories.
Thank you.
आगे भी ऐसे वीडियोस को देखने के लिए हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और वीडियो को लाइक और शेयर करना ना भूलें।